Oh man, how's it going? Well, some of you guys might know me from TikTok. Long story short, I'm doing pretty good on there. I got like 170,000 followers now, and I get like 10,000 views per video. I have a video that's almost 20 million. I feel pretty good about that. And I literally got a community guidelines strike for using a snippet for a video that has 19 million views, using the same snippet at the beginning and talking about the guy that the video was about. And it got hit with community guidelines strike. And my account's already under warning for other things that were dumb, but they eventually took the ban off of it, so it's not under community guidelines strike, but I still can't post for 3 days. Ridiculous. So I'm going to try to make YouTube work. If you like this, comment below. And today we're going to be talking about 4 different snakes that there's a good chance you probably didn't know about. Number 1. I'm going to go with the dragon snake on this one. And the dragon snake, if you're in the pet trade and really invested in learning about snakes in general, you've probably heard of the dragon snake recently, because there are some breeders now that are starting to breed them in captivity and have been successful. The dragon snake is from Thailand, Burma, Indonesia, that general area. And they live at higher elevations. They like to live at like 1,600 feet and above. They live in the water, and they eat fish and tadpoles and frogs and stuff like that, but they also are a cooler air snake. They don't like high temperatures. Basically, they're sitting in the 70s. That's their chill zone. Anything above that, and they're cooking. Number 2, the stiletto snake. Now, these guys are freaking cool. Fossorial snakes, meaning they spend most of their life underground. You know, they eat pretty much whatever they can get to. They eat a lot of lizards, and they'll eat other snakes. But the weird thing about them is their fangs. Now, their fangs are super long and hollow, way longer per their size than most other snakes would be. And they're so long, in fact, that they literally stick through the mouth and basically hang out. It looks like a walrus. And they will sideswipe their head, and that's how they'll envenomate you. Now, they look very unassuming, and if you go to grab them by the back of the head, they'll nick you and you're bit. You don't want to get bit by these guys, because although they probably won't kill you, they have a cytotoxic venom. And cytotoxic venom it's a lot like a hemotoxic venom. Basically, your skin starts to bubble. Some people say that it eats away at your bone. It's a very crazy venom that basically makes it so that you're probably losing whatever digit you got bit on. Now, with that being said, they also don't have an anti-venom for this snake. So if you get bit, you just got to deal with it. Number 3 is the elephant trunk snake. Now, the elephant trunk snake is, as you would think, it kind of looks honestly like an anaconda. That's what I'm going to compare it to. It looks like the Southeast Asian version of the anaconda. Females can get pretty decently sized, up to 7.5 feet, and they are live bearers who eat fish. So you can assume they spend most of their time in the water, and they look just like their name suggests. They just look like a big blob. They even look more blobby than an anaconda does. And last but certainly not least is a snake from here in the United States, and more specifically a small area of Central Florida. We have the short-tailed king snake, and they spend most of their life underground and in the sandhills in Central Florida. And very little is known about them. Very little is known about their diet, but it is assumed that they eat skinks mostly, like smaller skinks, small snakes. Just like any other king snake, they're eating reptiles mostly. One of the top things that they are thought to have been known to feed on are the Florida crown snakes. They used to come all the way down here into Pinellas County. It's no longer a thing. Pinellas is it's decimated by people. I cannot stand living here anymore. The Ocala National Forest has a lot of them, and then all the sandhills throughout Central Florida. There are small pocket populations still out there. Thank you very much for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'm going to come out with a video a week, and I'm kind of trying to get into the groove of the YouTube thing. As I said, I'm mostly on TikTok right now, but I'm trying to make my way onto YouTube with this long form stuff. So follow me there on TikTok at DNA Reptiles, and I hope to see you next week.